Doing something nice for somebody never makes them want to date you. And here's how you can make somebody invest in you so that they fall madly in love with you. To explain this, it's easy if you can imagine a scenario where you think of your perfect car. I don't just mean the car that you'd like to have, I mean your dream car, the car that you just wish you could have more than any other. And you decide that you're gonna get a second job working every single evening and taking every penny you earn and put it into a specific saving account to buy that car. Now, if we're talking about your big super dream car, chances are it will take you a good couple of years putting away all that extra income from that part-time job to be able to save up to get that car. I want you to imagine what it would feel like on the day where you finally cash the check for the final sum and you know that you can walk into that dealership and get the car of your dreams. You get into that car, you sit down in it and you drive it home, and it is the most wonderful feeling. In fact, you're so excited about it that you give a little bit of a wheel skid and get some mud up the side of the car. And yet, when you walk home, sitting outside your driveway is another car. The exact car that you've been saving up for 2 years is sitting in your driveway because you entered some random competition online that you never expected to win just to see if you could get your dream car. Now you're sitting in a situation where you have 2 of the exact same car and you don't need. Obviously, one of the 2 you're going to get rid of. Your choice is simple. Either the one that you've driven in that's got mud up the side of the car, or the one that you just won. Ask yourself honestly, which of the 2 would you get rid of? Chances are you're gonna keep the one that you invested in, because that's the one that had the meaning, the one that you were working towards. The other one was just given to you, and something given has no value. This is exactly the same when it comes to relationships. The more you give, the more you chase, the harder you work, the less the other person actually cares about you. If you really want to get them to want to date you and want to be with you, then you need to get them to invest. Now, there are many different ways to get somebody to invest in you, but one of the easiest things you can do, especially when you first meet someone, is to get them to tell you a story that they normally wouldn't share with just anyone. If they'll tell you a story that they would typically only tell to someone they're dating, then you just shifted from being some random person or maybe a friend into the category of person that they would date. And the best part about this is when you first meet somebody, it's really easy to do that because after all, you're a stranger and there's no repercussions for sharing a unique and fun and quirky story that they wouldn't normally tell with someone that they believe they might never see again. But the act of telling you that story actually makes them invest in the conversation, share some personal information about themselves. It makes a much more interesting conversation, and before you know it, they feel that talking to you is one of the most comfortable, easy things they've ever done, and they start to get that glow of the beginning of attraction. Thanks so much for watching the video. Now, I've made a guide that teaches you 3 simple texts that you can send somebody to get a response and even get them to chase you. And if you'd like to get access to the guide, all you have to do is look for the link in the description of this video, click on it, and it will be in your inbox in a jiffy. So click on the link, get access to the guide, and learn 3 simple texts to get people to respond to you and start chasing you for love.